Alright guys, it has come down to this. Welcome back to the final part of Cyberpunk 2077. Really awesome game. I really enjoyed it overall. I'll kind of get to more about like my thoughts on the game after the videos. I guess after the credits roll. But you guys are awesome. You've enjoyed this game. Just destroy that like button. I think like overall what I'll probably wind up doing, I'll see how this last video does. And if you would like me to keep going with kind of some side stuff that I maybe have missed, where it's probably like unlocking weapons or cars or outfits or whatever, you know, I'll definitely do that. So you guys are awesome. I love you all. Thanks for all the likes. And let's get this, guys. Moment of truth. Maybe.
You can do this.
I hope so, man. Oh my god. Oh no. No! Nice. Oh my god, that really happened?
Fuck.
Interesting.
Atom Smasher, okay. Well, she better not get anywhere near him.
Come here. This is beyond you.
I'm about to do something stupid. Here we go.
Stay with me, V.
So very human.
Man, she needs to get back.
Over here. Could you stop?
You won't leave here alive.
Oh my god.
No option.
Sniper on the loose.
Hey, where's the sniper at?
Come out.
Go, go, go! Sometimes you can't shoot in time. Yo, let's get it. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Hold on.
Where is Rogue? Wanted no part of this raid, you cunt. Once I finish with you.
Hold on. Who's shooting me? Oh, there's no one done it.
Survival favors the strong.
Asking where Rogue's at. Problem is, this is not the Rogue ending, but I'm hitting like nothing. Hold on. I feel like this isn't even that good to use. I'm just using it because it's a gimme, you know? Kinda just taking shots right now.
Heads up. Reloading.
That took a lot of damage. Getting some good, nice little headshots on him. Not that it matters. Another one here. You have so much health in this game, I love it. Like, as far as, like, your healing. I never really ran out of these, because you just pick them up off everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could just keep using this. And please stay back. Overheated, really.
Reloading. Cover me.
Oh, dude, move out the way. Reload. This might be my chance, guys.
Pain. Forgotten the sensation.
This is it. I can feel it. Pretty cool boss fight. I forgot all about this character, to be honest. I'm scared she. I don't want to hurt her.
Need to reload.
should hopefully do it. Got him. Woo, that was rough.
The path to the core lies open, but we don't have much time.
Adam Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once.
You killed a good man today.
Gonna let you in on a little secret. Johnny, he's here with us.
Got him. Took him out. I like how I'm holding nothing. It's because it wasn't like a traditional gun. That's funny. Alright, boss fight. Hold on, let me double check the remains, I guess. Nothing. Alright, we're good. That was actually like a really good boss fight. All this is based off an alternate choice. I don't know what the main ending would have been. I mean, I guess this would be one of the better ones, right? It has to be.
You don't look too strong.
I'll make it.
And it sucks we lost him back there because Saul was... He was nice, man. It was like, it sucks he got taken out like that.
Lies before you. Link to it. Insert yourself. Then search for me on the other side.
Come on, lean on me.
I can do this.
All right, here we go. Please, just one time for me. I was wondering if they'd let me press F to get in there, you know? All right, here we go. Every time I see this type of screen, I think about the Terminator 2 movie. When he first walks into that bar and he's scanning everyone. Elevator, alright. Going to the roof again, okay. So we decided our fate initially, right? That's not good. Heard the cat. Hey, buddy. I can't pet you. I guess this is like... Oh, wait. Deja Vu and the Matrix. Yo, it's Jackie boy. Nice.
Mano,
Jackie!
gonna be up to our necks in juicy contracts, brother. I can feel it.
Where are we? Is it a dream?
It'll be all right, V. You'll see.
Let's see.
Arasaka do this? Hit you with Soul Killer. How's that even possible? You died.
Misty knew. Misty always knows.
Jackie, amigo, you really got no idea who I am?
Mano,
I mean, I'm gonna just ask all these because this is Jackie, right?
How the hell are you in Mikoshi?
hit the major leagues, mano. Running with dicks. Fat-ass black cheeses in the afterlife. A heap of partly gold-plated cool. Not bad, eh?
Where are we? Is it a dream?
It'll be all right, V. You'll see.
Goodbye, old friend. Afterlife. See you there.
Bar is called the Afterlife.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
I'm gonna tell you that the end of this game has been so unique, you know? Like, I don't really know what to compare it to. This area almost gives me like the Animus Assassin's Creed type vibes, you know? Alright, going straight up. I can't sprint, can't jump, can't do anything. We're just walking towards the beam of light. And it looks like Johnny, if I had to guess. I did it. Ready to get out of my head.
Hey, Johnny. All packed, you wash out? Got your one-way ticket?
This funny to you?
You know, discovered one nice thing about becoming Johnny Silverhand. You stopped giving the slimmest shit about Johnny Silverhand.
That right. This mean you've already decided what comes next?
What?
Johnny, not gonna lie. You best prepare your ass for the fucking kick of the century. Got no idea where you'll land after it, but sure hope it'll be far away from me. Alt? Alt! You here?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
You real? You hit me with Soul Killer? Without asking?
It was the only way I could fulfill your request.
Jesus fuck. I'd have liked a warning at least.
Been a construct for just a few minutes and already no one gives a damn what you want. Welcome to the club, V.
So that's it. It's over. Someone please explain.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell happened to me exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
Alright, let's get it.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Man, I don't know.
Had this planned all along, didn't you? Never had any intention of keeping me alive.
Is that a fucking joke?
You backstabbing motherfucker! You just fucking kicked back, dumbass grin on your face, and you waited till I finally realized you had me fucked from the start.
Gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Alt, question. Will the body reject Johnny's construct?
No. They are compatible. The body is his.
That's enough, Alt. V and I need a minute.
There's nothing to talk about. I'm just gonna say I can't believe this.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. 'Cause we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
Death has been some digital afterlife, yeah.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the Black Wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code. But it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah. That instinct's part of being human. But so is denying it.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending. For everyone involved.
Here? For folks like us? Wrong city. Wrong people.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Alt, what do I do? Johnny's body, I'll go. Whatever. Hold on. Want to live out whatever life I've got left. I like that option a lot.
I told you. I said I wanted you to have my body. But I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Alright. Cross over the bridge and enter cyberspace forever. Or enter the well to return. Hold on. Well, we're hopping in, guys. So we have two choices here. Cross the bridge and enter cyberspace forever, which we do not want to do. Or this. Obviously, I'm going with this choice. We're getting out of here, man. Returning to the real world. Whatever that technically is now.
Goodbye, V. And never stop fighting.
Definitely a different... I'll have to, like, think about this ending for a while. It can't just, like... I can't just say, oh, it was good or bad. Like, I have to, like, really think it through, I feel like. We'll see what happens now, I guess. Badlands. What? Oh, there she is.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
Now you do know?
And now you do?
You'll not get any tearful confessions out of me.
It wouldn't be tearful. I know you.
What I think of you now matters not at all. Tomorrow we will be elsewhere. We'll start everything anew. You and I. Ask me then.
Can't hardly wait. Get ready, Arizona. Here we come.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Glad we've wound up here together. I like that one.
Should have done this long ago. Gotten some perspective on the city, my life there.
The city of dreams. I'd gladly kick the balls off the idiot who thought that one up.
PANAM, after Mikoshi, everything there. I'm glad we made it. Here. Together. And that we're leaving. Together.
Bid the city farewell. We won't see it again.
Okay, would you stay with me? What I'm looking for is... I don't know. What I'm looking for, it's just not there.
Quicker I forget the whole damn thing, the better.
The city makes false promises. Many of them grand, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. If you see through them before you lose everything, then you're pretty damn lucky.
Perhaps luck's with us now. Perhaps we're leaving just in time.
Think it is. Think we are. Time to make up for things.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
Gonna figure this out, PANAM. Fixed drug helps a bit now. And once we get to where we're going, we'll try all your contacts.
They've pulled some of our folks out of deep, deep cesspits. They'll help. You'll see.
Good to hear. It really is.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V, get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
I mean, that's it.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
Good night and good luck. I like that. So, this is the end. We just, like, leave Night City with her. And we're, you know, we're part of her. I guess, like... You know, it's weird. It's like... I wonder what the other endings would be like. You know? Because right now we're just leaving not Night City forever. I'm guessing we never come back here. And I guess, like, the credits are about to roll. But I just wonder, like, is there a way to still go back there, like a fast travel point? Imagine? No, I'm kidding. This definitely... This is it.
This is rot. I've heard enough.
I didn't hear anything because of the, I don't know if I have, like, the... I wouldn't think, like, the stations are actually... I guess that counts as music inside the game, since it's technically on a radio station, so it mutes everything.
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
And our souvenirs from Mikoshi?
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Just hope this thing,
Arasaka. Deja vu.
Did I say something wrong?
Just reminded me of Jackie and the Arasaka job. Think you know how that ended?
I'm sorry, V.
Come on. You had nothing to do with that. And anyway, things will be different now. Gotta be.
I'm just amazed at, like, how good this game was from start to finish. Granted, there's some bugs in it, you know? I just think overall the game was just good.
There's one thing I miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
Can't wait. Wonder if I'll miss the say too.
Just realized. Already bringing everything I could possibly miss.
V, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
But it works, doesn't it? Say it. Say it works.
It works. All too well. You're with me now. We will figure out and take care of that piece of shit in your head.
I know.
This feels like an epilogue type thing. We're just basically leaving Night City. That's the end of the game.
PANAM. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save every one of our asses, though.
Pity Saul's not with us. Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, PANAM, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
Very nice.
I can smell the ozone, even through the air conditioning.
It's that storm, getting close.
Kind of a cool little outro. I'm just kind of kicking back. It's been a long game. I really like the everything about it. Story, side missions. Obviously, we're not doing side missions anymore because I'd have to like reload,
Okay.
which I will.
We've arrived.
It's high time.
There it is. Nice. I can still use it.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
Nice. All along the watchtower. Discuss a plan with Mitch and Panam. Okay. PANAM. I always say Panam. That's really the same thing, isn't it? So I'm guessing. Hold on, let me look at the map. If I wanted to like go back there, I guess maybe I could. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right? So there's this old smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim to use that. It's near the wall.
One of the famed. Oh yeah.
Wait. Are we talking about one of those famous Aldecaldo tunnels?
Mm-hmm. One of the oldest ones, this one too. They dug through right after the First War.
Aldecaldo stopped using it years ago. We got tipped off that Night Corp had found it and started monitoring the area.
You scan it? You sure the tunnel's even open? Hasn't caved in anywhere?
It's open along its entire course. And all it needs is to stay open for us this last time. Then it can collapse. We won't be needing it anymore.
Ooh, I got 14. Hold on.
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we gotta get there first. And what about security up and down the border? Whole area's brimming with tech. Drones on perpetual patrol. Heavier stuff too, maybe.
Don't worry. We know what's there and what to do about it. And Carol and Cassidy will keep the corpos off our tail.
Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Thanks.
Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
All right, here we go, man. I love this thing, man. Because if I can use this, now imagine not being able to get this in the other endings and stuff, obviously. All right, she's hopping in. I like this. It almost feel like you could have more than just us in here, but obviously I look left and there's like nothing over there.
Ready. After you, PANAM.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
All right, let's get it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it? I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sync it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall, it wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different up north. That some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. You know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started.
No.
Oh, man.
I'd be the same place on the other side, saving space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns.
It's actually pretty awesome seeing, like, I'm gonna call it the Dust Bowl.
You ready?
I'm ready, all.
Mad Max time, let's go.
Hit it. Home stretch. Full speed ahead.
Nice. Yeah, it definitely has that Mad Max vibe to it right now.
They've launched the drones.
We'll be alright. Hold on.
Carol, Cassidy, get moving.
Oh, I can't shoot.
Activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids. See you on the other side.
Road to tunnel. We gotta make it. Come on. Cross the border. I can't shoot or anything. Yeah, it's so bright. If I run into a rock or something, it's a wrap. I can't do anything. The whole point of this is to escape Night City
Say
completely.
goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Nothing left to say.
Yeah, I don't really care too much to go back there. It's all I like the outside area better anyways. But I probably will go back to do side stuff.
Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride.
I think I'll wind up going back and use my other save file.
Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, PANAM. Not yet.
How do you navigate in here without crumpling the whole thing around you, you know? I'd be claustrophobic. If I bump into the top or anything, it's just gonna collapse on me. We're out. I haven't seen my character in so long. Good gracious.
It's perfect. All great, PANAM. We're going home.
All right, guys, believe it or not, the game actually puts you back where you were before you did this. So here's the thing. Go ahead and start. So I guess they let you say, because there's no technical way after that ending, of course. There's no way for me to be like, hey, I'm going to go back to the city. No, once you leave, you break out, that's it. I was reading online where it says I got the best ending possible. It is considered the good, quote-unquote, best ending you could possibly get in this game. Granted, I don't know what the other ones are. I don't know if I'll even get them. I kind of like the path I chose. I would almost treat it like Detroit Become Human, where I made all the right choices. I felt like maybe a few things I would have changed here and there, but ultimately, I'm happy with the way everything turned out. So, thoughts on the game? Hold on, let me go ahead and just think about this. Had a rough launch, right? This game was tough for me because I had, God, I remember just getting the game early was tough. So let me go and tell you right now. So most of the time when I make videos for any game, it's games I want to play. I usually play like the current stuff. But with this game, I was told, hey, I had to get an early copy. Never happened up until like maybe, I want to say like 20 hours before the game launched. I had a copy of it. And I don't know. It was just nuts. Not being able to get like a console copy was kind of weird. I usually ask for that. Granted, I'm glad I played it on PC. I had the ray tracing and all that stuff on. I mean, it turned out really, really good. But what I will say, though, is as far as all the games I've ever played over the 10 years I've been doing this, I have never seen a game come out and be so hyped and fall so flat. But it's mostly like for console players where it fell flat. Granted, I will say this. I'm playing on PC. I got the 3090. I mean, I got everything maxed out, basically. The thing is, I still encounter a lot of bugs with this game. I think the game just needs more optimization. I literally think people look at The Witcher 3 and they think, man, they can't miss a beat. But that game also had issues when it first came out. I think you give this game a year. They've already pulled the PS. I think both Xbox and PlayStation have both pulled the game, or at least are allowing people to have like refunds for the game. That's not a good way to release a game. I feel like you probably should have just released it on PC, but not. I would have staggered it out. Apparently it runs good on Stadia, which is kind of weird. I haven't even tried that. I have a Stadia account. I never even use it. I have like no reason to. The only time I've ever used it is like Destiny 2. I'll go visit like Zur when I'm on my phone or something if I really need to get something. But other than that, it's like I didn't even think about playing this game on something like that. So what else? I'll leave you guys with this. Break it into like several different elements. The gameplay was okay. It wasn't like groundbreaking. I like the hacking. I didn't optimize my stuff the way I probably should have. A lot of the stuff really wasn't clear in the game. I know that you're supposed to visit the Ripper Dock and upgrade and all that stuff. I just felt like the way the game played and the enemies and the mission types, I never really felt like, oh my god, I need to be over-leveled or something. Because there's not like a level. It's just all your guns. It's just a number. Yeah, they have different things like power and, I mean, like tech right here. I love this. The tech precision rifle was awesome. But all the other stuff, it just kind of seemed like it didn't really matter. Hey, as long as the number's higher, I was good to go. Granted, something like the Overwatch was just a one-shot anyways, as long as I get a headshot. But I thought overall, you didn't really use this much. The pros, I would say for sure, I didn't use crafting a lot or upgrades. Granted, I could have upgraded my stuff a lot, but these items right here always like bottleneck some of that. Versus something like this, I probably could have ran all the way with it. I never did because these materials seem to be so hard to come by. Granted, there's got to be a way to get them. I don't know. But I thought this right here was a highlight. This little, you have an attribute point, and then these right here, I think, were really well done. Street Brawler, Annihilation. I mean, then you get the hacking if you want to. I primarily put everything into this. Breach Protocol, I did like 0 here. But I like that you kind of get to pick the path. Granted, I think this is really important. I didn't see a reason to be cold blood and stealth. Crafting and engineering, maybe I probably should have done that. I could have crafted better stuff, but really didn't matter. This is good for blades. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I picked these two because they seemed essential. This is overall going to be the best one everybody goes with, followed by any of these, really. Like, almost any of them would be good. The missions themselves, I thought the missions were really good. Main story was excellent. I didn't see any issues. I'm glad it was shorter than it needed to be. But I like that, hey, you're rewarded for doing some of the side missions. Granted, I got the one ending. Obviously, there's others. I'm pretty sure I can let Johnny take control. There's probably all types of, like, endings you can get. But as far as the game overall, I don't, like, do review scores. I just kind of give you my, like, initial thoughts. I usually do this on credits, but the credits had, like, some dialogue from all the characters you've met during the game that are, you know, alive. And then after that, it was like a song, so I just kind of cut back to where it would put me. And it put me here. So that is it, man. Overall, I thought the game was good. It's tough because, God, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with this game. Like, I kind of wonder how they're going to go about making it a long-term commitment. Obviously, they had a rough launch. They pulled the game from PlayStation. It's still on Xbox, but you can get a refund if you want it. And same for, you know, Sony. Everybody's doing, like, the right thing, I feel like. On PC, it has issues. But a lot of games have issues, I feel like. I mean, Fallout 76, Anthem, a lot of those games had really bad launches. Even, like, the Avenger game, apparently, they lost, like, 90-something% of their player base since the game dropped. And you would think that's insane based off of the type of game it is, but, like, the end game's really bad, apparently, which I never even really played it. I just played the story on my channel, and that was it. But I felt like as far as launches, this game didn't do that bad on PC. But I'm on a high-end PC, so I just don't know, like, that experience is going to vary. I almost feel like, from what I've seen on the PlayStation 4 base model and the base Xbox One, it's almost like a completely different game. And I definitely would not recommend playing this game on anything less than something with a good graphics card like this. So, soundtrack was really good up until part 10. I had it on. Granted, I didn't have the licensed music on either, but when they came out and tweeted saying that, hey, by the way, there's one song that will get you a copyright thing, you know? A DMCA, as I call it. And then I was like, okay, I'll just avoid that one thing. And then they came out a day later and was like, hey, by the way, there's multiple songs that will probably, you know, terminate your account or whatever. So I was like, yeah, let me just skip that. I thought the music was really immersive in the first several parts of the series that I did. And you guys could kind of feel the vibe, too. Like, if you watch the first video, some of the chase sequence areas, I mean, we just driving around, that, like, those bass and just the vibes were really awesome. I think that kind of changed the mood of the game for me when I had to do that. So, anyways, story-wise, I thought Keanu Reeves' character, Johnny Silverhand, was awesome. I liked how much he was in the game. I did not expect it. I just feel like all the characters are really good. Like, every single character I interacted with in a main mission, Judy, I cared about her. PANAM, obviously, I liked her enough to, you know, choose all the romance options and then live my life with her at the end of the game and join her as, like, the Nomads, you know? I chose the Nomad life for a reason, so I just didn't know, like, where I was going in the game sometimes. Like, I was like, okay, I want to go here and do this. Some of the jobs are just kind of all over the place. And I don't really know. I guess, like, these type of missions right here, I wouldn't mind going back and checking these out. I'll kind of leave up to you guys if you'd like me to do more of this. I don't want to spam you guys with too much Cyberpunk. I know I've just finished the game, technically. So, overall, the game is good. But if you're on console, I'd wait until they fix everything. Or at least update it. Because apparently they're doing updates. When I started the game, I was on 1.0 or 1.01. Now it's on 1.05. Yeah, here it is. So, I wonder, like, a year from now if it's going to be, like, 1.45 or something. So, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Again, this has been one of the most viewed series I had this year. When I had the week with Spider-Man and Call of Duty, I did not expect anything to ever top that. And the first part of this series it had like over 6 million views in a week. And I think it's a tie right now, at least from what I've seen, between part 1 of this and the part 1 of Fallout 4 being my most liked videos ever. And I think it's like a little over 300,000 likes. And that just means a lot to me. You guys can watch this game anywhere, but you chose to come to my video when I do these new games like this. And it's just crazy, man. It really is. Like, I remember, like, the day I uploaded Spider-Man and Call of Duty, like those two, I was shook. Like, I was like, there's no way I got that many views that quickly. I kind of felt weird. Like, it was an odd sensation. Because I was like, I felt like, man, I don't want to let people down. I need to get on these games and, like, make sure I finish them, you know, swiftly and everything. This game had nothing else coming out after it. It getting delayed was actually a good thing. Granted, it could have used some more time in the oven. I mean, that's the obvious thing here. But they created a really awesome city. I just wish there was a little more life to it. And that the NPCs were more like Grand Theft Auto, where they would interact. Like, if I shoot somebody in the street, I want an ambulance to pop up, and the cops not just pop up behind me, and the civilians actually like act like they care or are shocked or something, and not just run and hide. You know, it's kind of a weird thing. I wish there was more life to it sometimes. But I think my favorite parts of the game was everything with Jackie, and then after that, I liked everything with Judy and PANAM. But there wasn't like any filler missions. The stuff with Johnny was actually really cool. I added a nice little, you know, kind of reminded me of Batman Arkham Knight when the Joker's like talking to you and he's like in your mind or whatever. So really, really awesome. But you guys are amazing. Thanks for all the support. Those of you might ask, what's my next game? I have no idea. I don't know when this video is going live. I was hoping to have this series finished before the new year, but it may or may not be. We'll see. But I'll just say right now, not a lot coming out for a little while. So I might find something different to play and just kind of see what happens, man. I've been thinking about Spider-Man Remastered, you know, something like that in January. Yo, you see how fast I was moving just now? It wasn't. Oh, I'm getting points for just doing this. That's funny. But I wouldn't mind continuing this as well. So, all right, guys, love you. I'm kind of getting rambling. That's my, I guess, review of the game. Story, excellent. Combat was okay. I thought it was, you know, it could use a little more polish. It was definitely like Deus Ex. You can definitely see the inspiration there with the hacking and the combat and everything else. The weapons were really cool, actually. They had a little too much recoil sometimes, even on M and K. And oh yeah, by the way, this is the longest series I've ever had where I use mouse and keyboard, I'm pretty sure. I always play on console. Always. But I think I'm making the switch slowly. And this is like the beginning, you know? So, alright guys, love you. Take it easy, guys.